Hello, and thanks for tuning in. I'm GZ333. I'm gonna begin this beginning section of the content on the roots of Hermetic Egyptian sound science, sound alchemy. This is a quote from Thoth, Hermes Trismegistus. What is above is like that which is below, and that below is like that of which is above. To accomplish the miracle of the one thing is also referred to as the great work. The ancient temple of Dendera in Egypt is a perfect example of the principle. As above so below on the writings on the stone of the temple, it reads, "The skies and the stars make music to you. The sun and the moon praise you. The Neteru sing to you." The temple is dedicated to Hathor, goddess of music and transformation. Hathor listens to the eternal music of creation. Similar to Vak, the Hindu cow goddess, she is Logos, mother of the Vedas. Vak, Vaka, Vok, voice. It's the root name for our word for voice. This text is from the Rig Veda books 2-7, mother of all mantras. I utter the word of the gods and men alike shall welcome them, for I make them mighty. My word makes a sage, a rishi and a brahmin. My voice, my word, creates a different being. Your word, your voice, does that. The temples, the great buildings are all built in alignment with the heavens. Each one tunes to a unique musical scale, due to its size, its proportions and dimensions. This research stems from the wisdom and knowledge gained at Abydos. There are temples all around the world that house a Black Madonna, Mary Magdalene, or Isis, the Queen of the Heavens. It's interesting that the Abrahamic Christian roots come from the transcriptions in the temples and pyramids. Jesus, the Son of God, coming from the ancient world, rather Son God. Hermetics are actually the roots for all the Abrahamic, Christian, Hebrew, Judaic, Buddhist and most indigenous cultures and beliefs. Religions around the world. There is an enormous amount of information on this subject out there. It's fascinating. Thoth, Hermes is the oldest son of Ra. He hatched the world egg. He is the tongue of Ra, and Ra isn't just our sun, it's the energy and the brilliance behind it. Interesting how they say first there was the word, nevertheless the connections and comparisons are inseparable. With me mentioning it, I feel it's appropriate to state that Hermetics and Taoism, the Tao, the Taoist, are inseparable. A slight tweak in the process, but both underline the same principles. This itself is an example of the balance, the East and West, the Yin and Yang, and so on. I have a Taoism section in my content I created for anyone wanting more information, more insight if they wish. I have found studying, researching and of course keeping in constant flow of practice, that both Hermetics and Taoism have and are helping me in my life, my journey, as it appears it does in many of our lives. I trust the process. It's not about belief. If way beyond that, very humbling. It's the more we let go, the higher we grow. This process, this flow helps me become more centered, more grounded. Throughout this process I've found it a great way to stop living in the mind. If practiced, you too will see the undoubtedly amazing results. The great psychologist, Fritz Perls, said to truly stop caring what people think, to see clear we must stop living in our minds, and come to our senses. Amazing. Big up, Fritz. A somewhat amazing example of this, roughly, is the experiment done on a cat, where they removed the brain from the cat. What do you think happened? Well, one thing this does, it frees the brain from the goals of directional narrowness. The cat becomes hyper-exploratory. While it runs around, looking and checking everything, it's seeing everything for the first time. The cat is in sheer awe. Bloody interesting, guys. WTF. This definitely confirms that there is a major difference in the brain and the mind. Now think of Hermetic principle number 1, mentalism. All is in the mind. That concludes my content. Thank you for listening, for watching. I'd love to make more of this similar type of stuff and share. Peace and much love to you all. One love, GZ333.